Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Yeah, that's true.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
So I have to agree with somebody,
Why?
right?
All for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
So is it what
Makuba file
Kazuichi
never
said?
specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
But is it rope? Is that the
Why?
thing?
Why would we assume she died from hanging?
Because she was hanged.
Who? No, but who was the one who pointed out the bruise on her neck?
You can.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different. Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Is it? Why?
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Yeah, Kazuichi. Another my boy.
Coming through.
He's so smart.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well,
Cause she would know.
Yeah.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you? You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's
Fire.
why it's not my fault if I made a mistake. You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging
Jesus.
and strangulation.
Even a crackhead medical student.
I'm not taking her side or anything.
Might as well say
but being
that.
clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Yeah, but you're the ultimate nurse.
Yes.
And I got so
You're not just a nurse.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean,
It's kind of awkward just standing next to her like that too.
Yeah.
To murder her. Like, no, she did it.
wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Huh?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
I won't stop.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
Bad boy, baby.
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you
No.
want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
I think.
Belief without doubt
I know.
is simply a lie.
I was thinking about that. I think that's my favorite line of the game. He's like, man, so I really wish your catchphrase was something more solid.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words.
These cams are more dynamic, huh?
Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that.
Oh, wow.
Hear me? I'm done.
She's pulling her hair.
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
Stupid. Basically.
Don't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki,
Mikon,
I love you.
can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer,
Shaggy's the
then
best
who fabricated
thing in
that
Marvel Life.
video
He's so,
Hajime watched?
so pure.
Like I said,
Over.
it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right. Show me your proof. Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does
Right, it was Nekomaru.
everyone hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh.
The only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Because you're the main character.
So
I know.
I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's
That's
fate
cool.
depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it.
No.
I'm the one who's going to finish this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Crazy hair.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Grab that. Grab that. Oh.
Oh, I had to grab it?
Yeah.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. Oh, I had to like scan the last one?
Yeah.
I'm not the killer!
I'm just tired because we're gonna be here for a while if you're trying to guess which one
Can't
it
think
was.
of anybody else.
'Cause I don't think you
other than who
can
could have
match
filmed it.
anything.
Is
Plus,
the
there's
hemp
hella
bag
clues in
hospital
this.
gown? Or could it be the
Dude, look.
hospital
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be able to. So please forgive me. Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
How did I not get it?
I'm not the killer.
You can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be.
Jesus.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Why can't I get it?
There you go.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one you can see who saw the video.
Alright, so what's do you want me to tell you what the mistake is, or do you want to try to figure it out?
I'll try to figure it out. Hold on.
Can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
It's the gown, huh?
I'm gonna tell you. I don't want you to waste the
Under the
bullet.
hospital gown? Just
Yeah.
from that video?
It's not. Is it
Just from that
the
camera
bag
angle?
then?
No.
Just from that
slippers?
dim candlelight?
No.
There's no way you'd be able
The
to
candle?
make out her body type.
No.
So please
When I say it too, you'll think about it like, oh.
Hajime,
That's
pay close
correct.
attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Want me to tell you?
Well, it's not all the
There's
other.
hella options in this one.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the
Is that it? It's not it, right?
Is the hospital gown she was
That's not
wearing
it either, right?
suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Slipper. That's not it either, right?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Just gonna ask everyone.
Is that really
This one?
your
No.
proof? You could tell her body type under the
Oh, is that one?
hospital
Nope.
gown? Just from that video?
The angle?
Just from that camera
Yes.
angle?
I'll shoot through
Think
that
about it.
contradiction.
It's on stage, but from the angle that she had, it was like right next to it.
Mikon.
And the broken camera was like off. I think that's what the expression's gonna be. It's all something completely different.
I know.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
How does she know about the camera angle? That's smart. I love that.
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself? The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Tell him,
You
Chiaki.
lied, didn't you?
I think.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 Huh?
Stupid.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
It should have did like a deep voice. It's impossible. Impossible.
The handbag Ibuki was wearing when she died. Try remembering the tote bag instead.
We're gonna use Monokuma's account for this.
I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong
This is
with her?
creepy as
She's
hell.
getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
Oh.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
No.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
I still like you, Miki.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far.
Such despair.
Forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
That's I guess the good thing slash bad thing about this game is like you can end up inadvertently liking horrible people.
I know, right? Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic attack PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the
Still
X
reloading.
button. Below the temple marker is the below portion of the screen. The number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll have one bullet to destroy one remark.
So it wasn't the last one.
When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you smash the X button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the square button. Just like locking on the X button.
No, you shapes, Jay.
Oh yeah, square button. The number of bullets refreshed.
Wait, was that something that was left in there?
The what?
Was that a mistranslation?
With the square button?
Yeah, you didn't even see that?
All the
Japanese?
all the jumbled up stuff.
That was like it was Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah, did they not translate that?
the moon language. It's just saying that you need to reload, right?
Yeah.
When you're pressing the square button.
But I think they left that in there by mistake.
Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All too ever doing speedrun strats. Easy.
True despair. Well then, good luck.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
She's a good voice actor too.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone.
Is she related to
follow?
Junko?
This chick,
Okay.
has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not going anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you
Oh,
want.
you're doing horrible.
How?
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Wait, it's only the X button, right? I don't need a fire?
You forgive me already?
Yeah.
Forgive me.
How am I missing all these?
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done.
How am I missing?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please,
Oh my goodness.
can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Drawn.
Why only me? Please, draw
How am
on
I?
me.
I don't know how I'm missing.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me!
It was a race.
Draw on me.
Ooh.
There's only one bag.
Oh,
It's impossible to use it in two places
what?
at the same time.
Theater bonus prize.
Ooh.
This is the end.
Jesus Christ.
Bone on the meat.
Bone on the meat.
Bone on the meat.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, oh, let's see.
Oh, when you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with the bonus prize.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Got me.
Why? Why can't you forgive me?
Because you killed somebody.
It seems
See, the one that makes this game tricky, especially with that rhythm game,
Why does everybody
is because you can't calibrate it to your TV.
Oh, yeah.
So the sound and visuals could be off, depending on how much lag I have on my TV.
Nikon. It's already
And they don't have to worry. Didn't have to worry about that on the Vita or the PSP because they're all the same screen. So you
Yeah.
can just.
After I go over your crimes from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
This is what it must feel like when Duff's gone.
Oh no.
Alright.
Okay,
That's-
stuck. Let's see. That's not it.
right away.
100
ran out.
What did the killer
Oh.
do after the broadcast? This? Oh wait, no.
Oh, actually, so go back then, right? For the bag on the head.
Bag on the head?
If that's a clue.
All right.
No, keep going. That's putting it on. Go back. Keep going back. I think it's not. Might be putting the bag. Oh no. Okay, so it's not. I don't think that's a thing then. Or maybe it is taking off then. What does it say? Read it.
This one?
No, read the clue. The bottom one. That bag. The bag on the head.
Threw off.
hemp bag.
Threw
Oh.
off the hemp bag. No
Okay.
Miami tote
Yeah,
bag.
so they're throwing it off. So that one goes back. Go back. Go back. Go way back.
This one right
Yeah.
here. Okay, it does go there. Alright. This one, what is this?
That's
The
revealing
body
Hyoko's
was-
body. So pulling off. Yeah.
Small clue that the killer left? Put it back to normal after destroying.
What are they stepping on? Oh. The camera.
Yeah.
So those are none.
Is this? What's left of the surveillance camera unit?
The clue?
No.
Oof! You gotta be real careful.
Oh shit.
No, this is none. That's
Yeah, it's this one though, right? What's
I think
left?
so.
Because this one, it's right
That's
there,
that.
and this one's at the beginning.
That's true. Yeah, so it has to be the broken pieces.
But where does it go?
It-
Not
is-
there. Put it back to normal after destroying it. How was the?
So that's the glue. This one's really short, actually,
Yeah.
considerably.
I can only think of this one going here. How was the real locked door created?
I guess. I don't know.
Last saw.
Glue.
There's nothing over here, right?
No.
This one was small clue
Is
that the killer
the
left.
piece of brick. The hanging one's the first one. Yeah. What he saw.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That was a fast one.
Yeah, that's really short.
Surveillance camera
Usually
video that
it's
only
like
I
beautiful
saw.
stuff.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. Then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point.
He's not gonna say it for 5
The
minutes.
person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
They do this weirdly in Danganronpa 3. I didn't like how they changed it. Like they made it longer. I
didn't know that,
like
so
it.
I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on his head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end,
I do like
the
how
killer
they
transformed the crime scene
fix it
into
to
a
where
closed room.
it tells you you're wrong before you have to watch it all again.
Mm.
That's actually really good quality of life change.
They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyumiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite
for
the
you,
fact
Nico,
that they
looking cool.
personally sealed it.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they made us discover not just
With his
Ibuki-
hands in his pockets. That's how he
Yeah.
charged at the door.
So he kicked it. What a gangster.
At the time,
So everybody use their bodies. I'm just gonna kick it. You Chiaki. Just like, eh.
Inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Oh, I guess they both kicked it down. That was weird.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
No. He's still cute.
No.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Mikon,
She a masochist?
what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Cool 3D model of the chair.
Cool PS1 render of that chair.
I know, right? I was gonna say Nintendo 64 looking chair.
Oh, 28 points.
There you go.
High score.
Got a B anyway. Passed.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
See, if I got a design that looked like that, you would have guessed that was Mikan.
Yeah, it'd been tough.
That's what I'm saying. I would have told you, hey, it's Mikan. Like, oh. Here you go.
Well now,
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying black and killed 2 girls was Mikan Tatsumi.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, man. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
I know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was... Hey Hajime, has something crossed your mind?
Do you remember?
My body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Oh, she had a fever!
She had a fever. That's a gangster clue that they give you right at the beginning. Like, you don't think about it because it's like, oh, it's 2 bodies together. Of course it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
But she was really hot.
Yeah. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then because of the disease, Mikan was...
perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she is infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's not fair. This motive's kind of dumb because Mikan just did it because she wanted people to feel despair.
Right.
She did it because of the effect of the disease, not the...
Not because she wanted to.
That's the reason I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that. For the sake of despair. That's completely wrong.
Oh, there you go.
Wrong. Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did.
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What? Who does she love? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
Love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity, I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. Ah, this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm the one inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
amazing.
Oh, Nagato, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only has she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease, because thanks to that disease I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. Haha, what a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before we even came to this island? Was I the person she remembered? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So if everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Fuck with me.
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
No, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how the horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right, the symbol at the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know?
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami?
Huh?
I knew it! Monami and Monokuma, they're both members of this crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among us is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no!
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably when the countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this at all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person who's been spending time with us until now? The past? The past? The person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend? Sigh, that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but now my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about the stolen school lives.
hey, hey!
Oh, so it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering like this much. Well, why don't you take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright if we start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got.
So it's somebody that's dead already.
It's punishment time.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, of course I know who it is. I played the game. I was like, I have no idea. No, I know.
Like, do they say who it is during this game, or is it like in another game?
Who knows?
No, why is she sad? Shouldn't she be happy? Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Straight into the volcano? Was she strapped to the rocket?
Yeah. This is the weirdest execution.
I know. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Saonji was Mikan Sumiki.
Bunch of hard names in a row.
I know. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Who was her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of the symbol of hope, of being the symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all of this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so.
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant, in the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on and try to have a clear-cut attitude about those feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad that's not the case. Mikan is not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine one of me looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going, and I don't even have time to eat my black bean right eye. What? I don't have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the First Islands Beach. An old friend will be waiting for you there.
Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey.
It is, isn't it? Nekomaru has saved after all?
Safe? How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome, we're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope. I'm happy Nekomaru's returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
The of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I'm still happy if Nekomaru is safe, and I'm truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would be the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
Silence, I shall crush you into dust.
Buki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
Then let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died.
What the heck? Do I still have the after effect of the disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
Alright, alrighty, let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until the others have finished talking? What does that mean? You're planning something again, aren't you?
No way.
Ooh, not planning anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru? What did I do? I just saved them, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So I just couldn't help it. It just couldn't be helped.
Uh-oh. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island. Alright, let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island.
God, if I was in a case or like the situation, I'd be mentally exhausted all the time.
Where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself.
Have you come to? We have come to pick you up. Please hurry and come out of hiding.
We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again, and so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo through the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice.
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable. He's a robot?
What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! Name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Poor Sonya. I think about it, like what, 4 days past, 4 or 5 days past? 9 days. 999.
There we go. Trapped by the ocean scent. End. Oh. Damn.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. Well, at least Soda's alive.
Right? Oh.
Oh, we obtained a present. Nurse's apron.